What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital YouTube channel. Today I want to show you this candlestick pattern that you can use for your entries. So I don't care what you use to actually get your points of interest, whether you use resistance, you use demand, you use order blocks. This pattern will work for any market, will work for you. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to give you a comprehensive pattern that you can use to enter. So number one, what you need is a point of interest. So that's why I said you can be using resistance, you can be using support, you can be using demand and supply, you can be using what order blocks. And what you need to do is to get this pattern on the M15 time frame after price goes back to your what, to your point of interest for a retest. Let's get right into it. So let's say, for example, you have a what, you have a demand and supply at this particular zone, right? So let's say this is your demand and supply, right? This line is your demand and supply, and price is moving back to the what, to the demand and supply, or to any point of interest of your choice. What you need to see is to see a 10 at this particular what, at this particular point of interest. So what you are going to do is to wait for this pattern, and this pattern goes like this. You have to have a pin, right? And after this pin prints at this point of interest, you have to have a what, an engulfing candle that engulfs this what, this particular pin. So this is your pattern, and what you need to do is to understand how this works. So after this, you take this pattern and put it here, and this should be a same color, right? Let's say you want to go sell, right? You want to go bearish, then these two candles should be black or should be bearish candles, right? And this goes the same way for the what, for the buy example, where you are going to be seeing a what, a pin bar that goes up like that. Then after that, you are going to see a what, an engulfing candle that goes up like that. So these are two patterns that you should be using in your what, in your entry criterias on your what, on your trading. So I will go and show you this on what, on the chart, and see how you can use it. So this is the chart, and this is German 30, and I'm trading this pair using a prop firm, and the prop firm is called Funded Next. So I have a $50,000 account funded that I passed, right, on this particular prop firm. So that's why I'm trading this index. But remember, this can work on any pair that you are trading. So if you want to join me in trading with prop firms, the links are in the description down below. You can get the link and do as you may and trade, right? So this is what we are doing. So number one, where is the what, the point of interest? Remember, this is the what, this is the low that price took out. So I want to show you what is happening in this one, in this particular zone. So before we go there, let me show you here. So this is an order block situation where you are seeing a what, you are seeing an order block right here at this particular point. So this is the what, this is the story. We have an order block and we have a break off market structure here on the M15. So what are you doing, or what are you looking for? You are looking for a pin and a what, and a move that goes away. So you see this pin in the order block, and you see this black candle, right? This is the pattern that you want to be what, to be looking for. And after you see this pattern, you get your trade and your stop loss goes above here, right? So that's example number one. Then example number two, you are seeing this particular one where this is what, this is support that has turned into resistance at this particular zone. If you drag this out, right, and put it there, you clearly see that this is support that turned out resistance after this break. So this is like break and retest. So I want you to go and see in this particular zone what is happening here. What is happening is very simple. We're going to be looking at that particular what, at that particular a pattern, right, where you are going to be seeing, number one, you see this this pin that you see, and after the pin you see this engulfing candle that what, that breaks everything in this area. So this is the pattern that you want to what, to be looking out for. This candlestick pattern will make you money and will make you profitable if you are not, and if you want to be consistent, you have to be looking for these types of patterns in this what, in this market, right? So let's go and look for more of this what, of these patterns, and see if we can find more and how best we can be trading this particular one. So number one, what do you want to see? Remember, you want to see a what, you want to see a point of interest. That's a demand or a supply. Then after you see a demand and supply, what more do you want to see? you want to see price coming back to retest that particular demand and supply. After retest, you want to see price what giving you a what, a pattern, and this pattern is consisting of two candlesticks, right? The first candlestick that has this pattern is the what, is the pin bar. So we have the pin bar here, and the next pattern that you're going to be looking for is the what, is the candle that goes in the direction that you want to go, which is an engulfing candle, and your stop loss is going to go where, below the pin bar, and your entry is here. So this is your buy, this is your stop loss, and this is how price should be moving after getting that. So this is how I'm looking at it. And remember, we are to understand where you are supposed to get out, right? So we are going to be discussing again the what, the take profits and the stop loss. So I have told you the stop loss, then the take profit. After doing this, remember, you are working with a point of interest, and you are working with what, with a market structure. So what you need to do is to map up at least two potential take profits, and those are going to be the next high or the next low, depending on where you are going. And here we are going up, and this is the next what, the next high. So this is the potential first take profit, and this is the potential second take profit, and this being the third, depending on how many potentials you want to be having, right? And before I go, let me show you another example where you can use this particular one. And remember, what we are doing here, we are looking for two things, right? Number one, we are looking for the point of interest. Then number two, we are looking for the what, for the pattern, right? So the number one thing here is the what, the point of interest, which is this one, the order block in this area. So with this pattern, you don't have to worry about price going past your what, your point of interest or your order block. Remember, what you want to do is to see price coming back to the what, to the order block, and giving you this pattern regardless of what it is going to do in terms of going past, right? So we have this pin, as you can see. Then after that, we have this what, we have this candlestick pattern that is an engulfing candle that is printed there. So after you see the pin and the engulfing candle, the next thing you do is open the lots, right? You open here, open fire, and you go. And remember, if you are trading with funded next, right, you can actually pass your what, your challenge accounts in one trade, and you can get funded if you choose the what, the one step option, right? I have chosen the what, the two-step option, but if you want to choose the one step, you can actually pass in one trade using this simple entry criteria on these indices, right? So if you want that, and if you, this is something that you're looking for, there is a link in the description down below. And if you don't understand what's happening, don't worry, you can get in touch with me on Telegram, and we can discuss this further, and I can guide you on how to get your own account. And stop trading with $30. Stop trading with $100. With that $30, you can buy an account for 5,000 US dollars, and you can trade with bigger capital, and you can realize your dreams. If this is something that you're looking forward to, if this is something that's on your mind, then get in touch with me, get your account, and get trading. This is the entry pattern that I wanted to show you, and I hope this was helpful. I will see you in the next video. My name is Shocks, and I'm out.